Trev, how did we go from waterfalls and like frogs to the fucking Travis Scott meal at McDonald's? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do we do that? How's that even possible? Welcome back to My Wife's Boyfriend. We're your host of Pointer Brothers. My name's Henry. Mike's name's Mike.
Yeah, sure.
Still is.
Why not?
Last episode of the year. Last episode of 2025.
Wow. Holy crap. What a year it's been.
I know. When did we start this podcast? September? Am I making that up? When did we start this? No, it had to have been earlier than that.
30-something episodes now.
August.
Wow.
The beginning of August.
Well in, lads. How time flies.
Wow. So that's like 4 months of pod? Right?
Shout out to everyone who's been here from the beginning and who's here.
Man.
If this is your first episode, shout you out.
Shout out to you.
Let's go, dude.
On that note, Mike, I know we brought it up a couple times in the past. We still don't have official name for our listeners yet.
It's been 4 months.
It's been 4 months. Trev, actually, I don't know exactly who it was in the comments of Spotify, our Spotify, one episode where we were talking about it, but he said, why don't you call the listeners homewreckers? Yeah. Which I think is kind of funny, right? Because it plays into My Wife's Boyfriend, right? But with that, like, that's a front runner.
Yeah.
It was Kyle Powell.
Kyle Powell. Shout out Kyle.
Shout out Kai.
Love that. The rest, boyfriends didn't sit right. And then we had nothing else. So then we hear homewreckers. I think that's funny. Almost like, what if we just go wreckers? What if we just go wreckers? No, we don't like that.
Sounds like a professional indoor soccer team in Montana.
That's the joke.
Sounds like we're playing the wreckers.
Sounds like some dude with fucking Hulk hands on.
Dude, I don't mind home wreckers. I just think it's a little
on the nose,
egregious. Not egregious, but like it's not too serious, but kind of. I feel like
but it's like like home wreckers is like just a dude who is like a.
It's a dude.
Isn't a home wrecker? Yeah,
I thought a home wrecker's like
A home wrecker can be anyone.
It can be anyone, but it's someone who comes in with like hook up with a married person.
Yeah, you ruin a family.
Right?
Yeah,
I guess it's a little too on the nose. But the name of the podcast is My Wife's Boyfriend, though. That's
I was gonna say it's already kind of
but he's a good lad.
That's the play.
Yeah.
Well, he's a good lad, depending on who you talk to. But.
True.
Anyways, that's why I kind of like. I don't know. I would lean towards record. I don't want to go with like homies. That's kind of like.
Some homies.
Yeah, that's just a little too. That's a little too vague.
I think it's a work in progress. I think that's definitely a runner.
It's a work in progress at this point. We're never gonna get a name, but
maybe that's
right.
When it feels right, dude, it'll feel right. I think we'll be like, that's it. We'll fall in love with it. Home wreckers, it's there, but
it's my favorite so far.
I don't know if I'd want to be called a home wrecker if I was listening to this pod.
I know, dude, but but you got to understand, like, it's this whole thing's jokes.
No, I know.
The whole pod's jokes from the jump, right? So it's
I haven't joked once on this pod.
That's actually, I forgot about that. My bad. It's all jokes from my end.
Everything is dead serious.
It's all jokes from my end.
On my end, dude. You kidding me?
Like, people were checking in with you after that one motivational episode.
What were they saying?
Everyone's like, "Yo, is Mike all right? Like, what's up with the switch up today?"
Oh, I was just.
No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, were they?
Not in a bad way. No, but I'm just saying. I'm thinking about like that one episode out of all the episodes we filmed. That one was like Mike's just like, I'm gonna spit motivation, and it was great.
I was just trying to make it have a dynamic pod.
100%.
Be able to show them that we can switch it up.
100%. 100%.
I don't know. I feel like some people can like relate. You know what I mean,
dude? Yeah.
I feel like they're like when you especially comedic stuff. Like I feel like when you see serious acting from a comedic actor, I think it has that much more power.
Yeah, 100%.
Like when you see like Steve Carell in serious roles, or like Will Ferrell, or
Mike from the Pointer Brothers.
I think it's like, oh shit, they got like
range.
They got range.
No, I feel.
So I was just giving it that second. Dude, we don't have to do it again.
No, that's all I'm saying, bro. I think it was good. I think it was a fun episode. I was just thinking back on. You know what? That's what we should have done today. We should have looked back on some of the best moments from My Wife's Boyfriend. That would have been a fun. Maybe we could do that. Maybe we could do that early on next year. It's just like a couple highlights of My Wife's Boyfriend moments or something like that, whatever. But I was just thinking back. That was one of them. Another one, I think, Trev, I think you might have brought TFue out of retirement with your Arc Raiders clip.
Dude,
did you see that? Do you see that he's back playing?
He's streaming. Yeah,
I don't think he's streaming full time, but I saw that he posted a little while ago that he's like finally got a spark for video games. He lost the video game spark. I mean, he played for so long.
Was it Arc Raiders?
He lost the spark.
He
lost the spark from just gaming, right? He played Fortnite so fucking much, played all these games so much. And then he said, I finally found another game that like gave me that spark, that like excitement.
Yeah.
And it's Arc Raiders. And I go, I mean, you know, I think Trev might have just brought him out of retirement with his take on Arc Raiders,
know.
right?
Yo,
Dude, I know. I tuned into his live yesterday.
Did you?
But he was just chatting.
Yeah.
And there was like 8,000 plus people there.
Yeah,
Just crawling
that's
and
dope.
crawling. And I was in there for like 15 minutes. He never played, so I hopped out of it. But I didn't know it was Arc Raiders.
Yeah.
That's big time.
Yeah, that's exciting. Yeah.
People were pumped that he was back.
Dude, I mean, he's such a great personality, you know
Yeah.
what I mean? And I think he'd be a fun one to play Arc Raiders.
should we coin that? Trevor's brought back TFue.
Yeah.
That's true.
We can pinpoint the clip that got like 700 views, and
Yeah,
we go
yeah.
like, yeah, he probably saw it. And
Yeah.
well, you had the same
Actually-
take. You had the
actually,
same exact take.
Well, that clip did pretty well.
It did do well.
Yeah,
It did do well.
it was up in the thousands, multiple thousands.
No, it was
Yeah.
a great. It was a great clip. It was a great take.
Yeah.
I guess you're not the only one that feels that way.
I still haven't gone on it. I've just been ripping so far Kim K Fortnite Skin.
Oh God.
Ripping the 6'7". Had to buy the 6'7" emote.
You've been 6'7"ing with Kim K?
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
if I'm being
Yeah, that
honest.
I think you shouldn't be allowed to do that if you're over the age of 25.
Yeah.
A good thing I'm not over the age of 25.
Oh shit, are you 25?
25.
Oh shit. All right.
So I still got like 4 more months, dude.
All right, fair enough.
Bro. Yeah.
Yeah, that's fair.
Has
Mike
this-
just got a new headset though.
I
for
did.
Xbox.
Which
This is
one did you
huge.
buy? Did you end up investing?
What do you mean?
Like, because I know you asked our little gaming group chat.
Yeah.
Did you end up investing $200 in a
No,
headset?
no.
Okay.
It was $100.
Okay.
Because I didn't want. I've been gaming more often recently.
Yeah.
But it's very on and off, right? It goes
Yeah,
through like weeks in a month or so of no gaming. But
Right.
then when I do,
You
I
want
had
a
this
nice
old
headset.
crusty headset. Shout out to Willie Goat. He gave it to me. But it's like the headset is crumbling and falling on. So I take
Yeah.
off my headset and it just like it crumbles or in my hair and on my
nasty.
face. So I went and I FaceTimed Trev when I was at Best Buy, and I was between Turtle Beach Stealth 700s, between Astro something that
Yeah.
Trev has, and Steel Series.
Okay.
And it was like $100 in the Steel Series. I wanted to be able to hear my voice when I talk.
Okay.
Which is game changing. Because
Yeah.
the other ones didn't have that. And dude, it's been working out great.
That's good shit.
Even though, so yeah, those are game changing. I could hear, dude, there's presets too. Like hundreds of presets, which I haven't done yet, but like
You got like a
people,
Fortnite preset.
I went on Reddit and people were like, it's game changing to pick the game that you're playing. So I'm thinking about there's a Fortnite preset.
Oh, that's fine.
I probably should have done that. And you can change it every game. Like there's an Arc Raiders preset.
Yeah.
So I think it's like, right, like for footsteps,
Boost
for this, for that,
certain
for
items.
100%.
Yeah.
So it's nice.
Do you think,
It's kind of got me going for games a little bit again.
Trev, you talk about mix amps on your head and shit. Do you think, do you guys legitimately think wearing AirPods and like all this Bluetooth shit's like frying our brains or no? Do you know what I mean? Like, is that, I think it's like too early to tell. It's still one of those things where it's going to be like 30 years. It's like, yeah, if you wore AirPods more than 2 hours a day for like a month straight, like your brain's fried type shit. Do you know what I'm
Are you
saying?
talking about like in ear?
Bluetooth, just like
Or just-
Bluetooth frequencies and cell phones and shit like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like you kind of like, bro, these things are just like, I don't know. I'm
Dude,
not
I
like
have
on
no
some
idea.
woo-woo crazy shit where I'm like, dude, you wear AirPods, you're like gonna,
Your brain's turning
your
to
brain's
popcorn?
gonna fry. But it's also like, I don't know, these frequencies and shit is kind of like, is it
Dude, I have no
is it gonna
idea.
cause problems in the future? I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't know. Trev, how did we go from waterfalls and like frogs to the fucking Travis Scott meal at McDonald's? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, how do we do that? How's that even possible?
How did we go from sticks, stones, to Wi-Fi?
Mm.
What is Wi-Fi? What is the Travis Scott meal? How do we?
That's what I'm saying.
I don't understand that.
I don't know. It's crazy shit.
It doesn't make any sense whatsoever.
Actually, it all started with the Industrial Revolution.
yeah, but like, what is that?
No idea. Just think about this shit now.
But do you think it will affect us by the time we're still like living?
But also, like, you think about that, but then you think about like babies and like, you know, kids nowadays are on iPads at the age of like 3. I know that's not good for your eyes.
No.
Actually, dude, this was exciting. I went and got my first comprehensive eye exam in probably a decade.
CBD glasses? Is that what it is?
No, it was just
Oh.
to check the overall health of your eyes, which everyone should do, by the way. And I did it, and I found I had a tiny little scar in my eye, in my retina. Something happened, but she was like, "Oh, this you probably scarred up a while ago. You're fine. You're good." But I didn't know I had a little scar in my eyeball, right? So, anyways,
It's kind of sketchy. I don't want to hear that.
well, no, but you're supposed to.
You need.
You're supposed to just go because then if they go, "Oh, dude, you got a big scar. It's going to get worse." Like, anyways,
True
it's something to
that.
do. It's just
True
something you
that.
do.
Good
You get
shout.
old, you do shit like that. Big time tests, right? So I sat there. What? I didn't get dilated, but because I'm going to have to go to a specialist and then they're going to dilate my shit and then take a look at this little guy that was running around.
Was this like Costco? Or
no, dude, this was actually at a lens crafters.
like Pearl Vision? Or
yeah, like
Lens
something
Crafters?
like that. Yeah, there's like an
okay.
exam room in the back and it was nice and dimly lit. And
Nice.
like, you know,
All
there's a
right.
lot of stuff going on. And yeah, I had a little floater. She's like, you got a floater in there. And I was like, a floater.
I have them every now and then.
But anyways, I went, and there's a point to the story. I totally forgot what it was. What the fuck were we talking about? Oh, I got my first comprehensive eye exam.
yeah.
Yeah, and it was an interesting experience though. Like there's all these tests and shit, right? Where they blow shit in your eye. You're not a glasses guy, right? You don't have glasses. Well, it's funny. My girlfriend has glasses, and Tom, our older brother, has glasses.
Yeah.
So they were talking about it a while ago, and they're like, "Oh, the test that they like blow the air in your eye," and I'm like, "What are you guys talking about?" And they were like, just kind of having a little bonding moment over all these eye tests and stuff. But anyways, it's something you should do.
I got to get on that.
I got healthy eyeballs. Lady's like, you got healthy ass eyeballs. It was funny though, because I walk in there and everyone was like, all right, like find some lenses. And I'm like, dude, I'm good. I don't need glasses. And they're like, well, then what are you doing here? I'm like, just get my eyes looked at. They're like, oh, okay. And then everyone that I talked to was like, what the fuck are you doing here? I've never seen someone with like decent vision. I was like, chill the fuck out, bro. Like,
was it a walk-in or did you schedule it?
I scheduled it.
Okay.
I scheduled it. Anyways, something to do.
Yeah,
They found a little floater. They said, I'm good. Said my eyeball healed itself up. So anyways, just here's your sign.
You lob
Here's
it
your sign. I was like, how did this happen? She's like, no idea. And I go, when did it happen? She goes, could have been 20 years ago. And I was like, all right, bet.
Tough.
Because when was the last time I had my
Come on.
exam? Could have been 20 years ago. Like I was like,
That's exactly what they're trying.
she was funny.
That's
She
what
was
they're exactly trying to do. 100.
Well, it was funny because she was like,
double glasses.
she was like, so you're keeping your eyes protected, right? Wearing your sunglasses. I go, not really. And she's like, okay. Well, if you're in the light, you should be wearing sunglasses. And I was like, all right. I was like, I wear hats. She's like, okay, not the same. I was like, all right. Anyways, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, I feel like sunglasses, if anything, who knows what those are doing to your eyes?
That's why that's why I brought this whole entire story
Evolution,
up.
natural selection.
Basically what she was saying
Has
was,
nothing to do with that. But
if you're staring at screens, she's like, if you do a lot of work where you stare at screens or whatever, like you're so close to whatever you're looking at for long periods of time, she's like, you got to stop doing that and look around. Kids these days are on iPads at the age of like 2.
dude, it's
Their eyes are fried by the age of 3. You know what I'm saying? It probably looks like a fucking
I mean, we were on the flight.
crime scene on those retinas. By the time they're 3, you want to take a peek at those things. Talk about not one floater, talk about a fucking sea full of floaters.
Talk about it.
Respectfully, of course.
Yeah, no.
But you know what I'm saying? So anyways,
Yeah.
nowadays they think same thing with the ears and the radiation on the eyeballs and the Bluetooth frequencies and shit like that.
I gotta get a physical, man.
Funny story about that
I'm freaking out now. Yeah, keep going.
was you never believe who I saw getting his eyes tested.
Denzel Washington.
Denzel Washington was not there.
Okay.
My wife's boyfriend was there. He was at the fucking lens crafters.
His eyes, yeah.
Getting his eyes.
Nice.
Getting his eyes dilated.
How's he doing? What's he up to?
Well, it was good holiday season. Good holiday season. Buff Chick Dip was off the charts.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Phone was ringing off the hook.
Yeah.
After that, a lot of Buff Chick Dip requests.
Yep.
But he was, I think he was, I found him volunteering. He said he's been up to a lot of volunteering the
Good
past
lad.
couple days.
Good lad. Proper.
Just trying to get right before the new year.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, great. Volunteer. Last time he had some volunteer hours. He was supposed to spend some of them here on the podcast.
Yes.
So I said, all right, are you going to make it in for the taping this week?
Yeah.
And he said he can't.
Year 2025.
He said he can't. I said,
4
okay,
months.
we're not going to see him at 4 months, right? But maybe we'll see him next year. I said, why can't you? I said, why can't you make it?
Can he?
And this was in the middle of Lens Crafters, and you could tell. Yeah, I wouldn't say there was like any bad blood because I was a little upset visibly, but it was we kept it cordial. We're not gonna break out into a fight with my wife's boyfriend in the middle of a Lens Crafters, right? Nobody wants to see that, especially holiday season still, right? Before the new year.
Yeah.
And he said, why don't you just go ask Doc over here, right? I mean, he's getting his eyes looked at, worked on.
Okay.
And I go over and ask Doc, why wouldn't he be able to join in on the episode of My Wife's Boyfriend podcast, right? End of the year. And And basically she looks at me and she goes, well, just take a look at him. Right? So I look back at him. Buddy's pupils have been dilated so large and so wide that I don't even think he could see straight. She said, yeah, he needs a week off. His eyes are going to be closed for the next week.
Jeez, dude.
His shit got dilated so bad. And I go, poor guy. Can't catch a break. Slaving away in the kitchen, making buff chick dip. Only to have his eyes be dilated. I think they used, like horse tranquilizer? They used horse dilator. So they dilated accidentally. Yeah, the doc accidentally hit him with horse dilator.
Those are for horse eyes, which are huge.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. So it's like a 10-to-1. It's like a 10-to-1 kind of serum. And she hit him with, she forgot to dilate the horse dilator. So she hit him with a 1-to-1, 10 to 10.
Yeah, dude. Holy crap.
So his eyeballs were basically one step away from being fried to a crisp.
All right.
So he's got a whole week off.
Fair.
Eyes closed. Full week.
Hopefully he figures. Yeah.
Hopefully we'll see him in the new year.
That's a tough bid for.
But what are the odds of that? I'm looking, naming names and colors and shit on the tests. And then I look over, I see Mara's boyfriend there. Crazy shit.
Yeah, he's trying to better himself. I feel like checking out his eyes. That's good. Good man. Tough bid though from Doc. I feel like Doc's got to get looked into on that one.
Tough bid,
dude. Speaking of tough bids, should I get into it?
Get into it. Let's hear. You got a tough bid? Tough bid alert?
No. Tough bid. New Year's.
Okay.
New Year's resolutions.
Okay.
Are they gas or ass? Question.
You're asking me?
Yeah.
I'll go with gas.
Okay. Trev? Okay.
Okay.
No, I think they're gas.
Was that pop-up segment or was that just a question?
It was like a question.
Okay, fair.
Thoughts?
Do you have any? Do you have any New Year's resolutions?
I have a couple.
I feel like
I don't have any. You go.
You don't have any what?
No. Go.
I don't have any specific. I feel like my take with New Year's resolutions is I kind of feel like I either want to start them a little bit before the new year or a little after because I feel kind of corny starting them like right on Jan 1. Because I just feel like I'm like one of everyone else who's like, yeah, January 1st comes around. Like
hashtag New Year, New Me.
Yeah, see, like for me, I just can't do it. I'm like, I gotta want it because I want it. I don't want it because I have to want it. You know what I mean? And I feel like if it's a New Year's resolution, I'm like starting Jan 1, then it's kind of just like I just don't want it bad enough, you know?
But sometimes it's like it's what you need. Is
1000%.
that new year, which is so funny when you think about it. If we didn't like look at our calendars like 12 months and you just restart it, just as like year and it just goes. It's like there's no real reset. It's a mental thing of looking at the calendar.
That's true.
Life's crazy, man.
So do you have any?
I have a couple.
Okay.
Classic ones that I've written in my notes app 100 times every month.
Okay.
So first one, eat healthier.
Okay, nice.
You like that one?
So what is that? Do you have like actionable steps to get there? All right.
I do.
What's one of them?
So we're doing with us and a couple friends outside the pod. You're in on it, right?
You have friends outside this podcast?
No, I don't. I was just saying that.
Okay, because I was going to say I don't.
100 days. We're all giving something up.
Yep.
You're committing, right?
Yeah, I'm in.
Trev, you're in?
You're still figuring it out, or?
It's fine. You can figure it out. It doesn't have to be food. It doesn't have to be food. It could be like screen time. Like
grind more Arc Raiders.
Like, yeah. Like, go on more hikes. Like, hey, I'll go on. I'll be active outside an hour a day or something.
Okay.
Or like,
is that what you're doing?
No, give up. No. So I'm doing no soda for 100 days.
Okay.
I love soda.
Okay. Do you drink soda often?
I'd say at least probably once a week, twice a week.
Okay.
3 times a week, 4 times. No, I do drink soda pretty often.
Times a week, you think?
I feel if we're going out to eat, I'm getting a soda.
Okay, true.
If I'm not having like a beer at dinner or something.
True, fair.
I'm going to be doing dry January.
Really?
Yep.
Nice.
And I'm also going to be doing no fried food in the month of January as well.
Wow. Okay, so
I think that one's really going to help. And hopefully last year when I was training for the marathon, I did no drinking alcohol for 3 months.
Nice.
And stuck to it. And it was great. So I think I need to reintegrate that discipline.
Yeah.
So I'm going to start out 1 month at a time. I'm going to see where it goes after January. But yeah, dry January, no fried food in January, no soda for 100 days. Damn. I'm going to try to eat healthier, work out more, and do more activities that I want to do. Like when I say work out, my buddy Taylor, who's like, he he's like a soccer coach now, and
Oh,
like
cool.
futsal coach and strength and conditioning coach.
Sweet.
He's sending me a program to do with
Nice.
like what I have, like body weight stuff and everything. But I went and played soccer the other day. I want to be active in ways that are fun. I want to play more like pickup basketball,
Hell yeah.
soccer, go to the field and do whatever, throw the football around, etc. So
Sweet.
but also, I want to try to dunk a basketball in a 10-foot hoop.
Really? You do?
Yeah, because right now
is that a New Year's resolution? Should
we should document a journey.
do we do that?
I mean, the journey could be funny.
It could be
if
a
nobody
funny
even-
ass journey.
if nobody even attempts to do it.
Well, we could, but like, what are we just going to try to dunk a ball every single day and just hope that one day we get there? Like, I feel like you got to work on the spring. You know what I mean?
It would
That could be kind of a fun
It could be a fun journey.
race.
You see who gets closer by the end of the year?
It could be a fun race.
Can you dunk a basketball in 10-foot hoop right now?
Wow, what a segue.
Well, no, I'll go back to
No,
the other one. I just
no,
wanna
I'm
ask
cool with
you.
that. I'm
Okay.
cool with that. As of right now, no.
Are you doing anything to get?
Well, funny you
Towards
ask
that?
at this moment. I'm thinking about starting a New Year's resolution
Let's go.
to try to dunk a basketball in 2026.
Love that.
Actually, I'm just thinking about it.
Love that.
Have I worked physically? No.
No.
Mentally? Yes.
Sure.
Can you dunk a basketball on a 10-foot, a regulation size basketball?
No.
On a 10-foot basketball hoop?
Haven't done anything towards it.
And you have, nothing? Trevor?
nothing.
Can you dunk a regulation size basketball on a 10-foot hoop?
No.
Okay. Are you working towards getting
Doing that?
closer to doing that?
No.
Okay.
Okay.
Great. Thank you.
So back to
Back to you.
back to the New Year's resolutions. I know maybe you don't have anything set in stone.
Yep.
But anything you're looking forward to, like off the top of your head, you're like, I would love to do this more. Like, also,
Well,
I'd love to get off my phone.
part of your that's a big one. Phone screen time.
And I actually have to do actionable steps. After
Yeah,
this,
100%.
but I'll do it off the pod.
100%. A couple things
Yes.
to break down.
Okay.
First one, part of that 100-day cleanse. Two things. I'm in on that.
Okay.
My thing is I'm done with ice cream, dude, and desserts. I'm done with that shit. I'm a fiend for a sweet treat after
It's
dinner.
a good one. Yeah,
Okay.
you're an ice cream sergeant.
Love, dude. I'm literally Admiral ice cream.
Yep.
And I got to just stop. Love it. Dude, I'm succumbed by the cream too often.
Odd.
Did we decide on
Sweet treats is hard.
do we decide on if there's a punishment or if there's anything
If you break,
if you break? Because I love the idea of Nathan for you a while ago when he did that weight loss challenge where he took some really embarrassing photos of those people. And it was like, if you didn't lose X amount of pounds by this day, like you have to hand an envelope of photos to your boss.
and post.
But for us, it would be like maybe post something on your Instagram story. Like, I'm not saying I want to do that by
True.
any means, but like, what are we going to do if we don't stick to it?
I think we got to figure that out. We'll
Okay,
update the pod.
Yeah, we'll update you guys.
But yes, I think we got to figure it out.
Great.
I like that. 100
And-
days, no ice cream, sweet treats. It's a great one.
Yeah. Yeah. Wait, speaking of like screen time, should we look into that real quick or nah? We want to do that or not? Or we just keep that to ourselves? Past week of screen time, maybe we keep that to ourselves. Today.
Yeah, today,
dude,
last week.
I actually would be curious to see what mine is.
I
today,
need to get off my screen. I need to post our videos and then close my phone.
Yeah.
I know.
Yeah,
It's
but that's
tough.
an excuse.
I know editing stuff, posting stuff.
It is, but I'll
comments.
find myself like finding directions and then like my thumb will just like open up Instagram. I'll be like, what the
Dude.
fuck? Why am I doing that? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Like I do it subconsciously. That's the scary part. If I'm like consciously opening up Instagram to like look at something or post or, whatever, but it's like I'll be looking for a restaurant and then like I'll find a restaurant and then like next thing you know, I'm like on Instagram. It's like, what am I doing here? Actually.
Like I said, which is tough. Throwback to remember when scrolling reels in between wipes of a dump.
Yeah.
Like that really hasn't changed.
Yeah. That's crazy. We laughed about that and then it just was like, all right. And then just it's part of reality now.
That changes this year. Next year.
All right. Yeah. Hell yeah.
I have a couple more weeks of. No, actually, no. When's this episode coming out?
28th, I think.
Okay, never mind. I have 3 more days of doing that.
Yeah. Go nuts.
Yeah.
Well,
All right, Trevor, you? Anything off the top of your head?
Hey guys, how's it going? It's Trevor. If you're watching or listening, you might have noticed by now that my audio really hasn't been in this episode too much. My audio file got corrupted. I just wanted to hop on here and apologize. We figured it out. It won't happen ever again. But I'm just going to cut out all the parts where I was talking just because it's dead air. But I just want to thank you guys so much for watching and supporting. We really appreciate it. Again, I just want to apologize again. And I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.
Knock it out. Knock it out.
if you, dude,
Delete
I'm
those
telling
things.
you,
Dude, if you did that, Trev.
sugar's tough. I did the seed oils, dude. There's so much sugar. Like anything.
Yeah,
It's
Henry's
everything.
eating like hamster meal, dude.
Dude, yeah, it was crazy.
Think about your mental discipline, though, 100 days, and you
It's
didn't
tough.
have any sugar. You'd be like David Goggins.
You would be David Goggins.
You'd be Wim Hof and David Goggins mixed in one. You'd be able to levitate like.
Yeah. You cook a lot.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Yeah. 100%.
It is better than busting open a box of extra toasted white cheddar Cheez-Its.
Let's do it last time this year.
Yeah.
Let's end on a spelling bee. Trev, anything to fire at us right now? Spelling bee? Mike?
I'll go first. I'm not even going to hesitate, dude. I'm just going to rip this off the dome piece. January. Give me it, dude.
Shit, Trev's got to Trev's got to zoom out on his phone screen so that he can.
No shot.
Doesn't fit on one.
Pronouncing this right? Nope.
Mike's word here was sesquipedalian.
Sesquipedalian. Why do I feel like I've heard that
definition?
Characterized by the use of long words, long-winded.
Trev, I feel like we may have heard this one in the past.
I don't think so.
No? Am I tripping?
Sesquipedalian. Dude, I am so confident.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I don't think we have. Trev. Feels familiar, but if anything, Mike should be able to rip this then.
Well, I'm sesquipedalian. SESQUAP. Oh, it's E or A. EDALION. Sesquipedalian.
Wrong.
Where'd I go wrong? Everywhere?
You forgot about the silent G at the beginning.
Yeah, Trev. I think how many episodes?
No, just I feel like we have, and we can. I don't know if we have or not, but
maybe we lob a dictionary Trevor's way.
The word is spelled SESQUIPEDALIAN.
Yeah, no shot, no chance.
Ooh,
wow.
Those are tricky ones. Well, just because it's something like long words, and I'm like, that's a great word because it's like a long word.
All right, let's see.
Okay, yeah, I'm ready for it. Give it to me. And you know what? I'm gonna close the laptop. I'm gonna make sure that there's no allegations here when I nail this.
Henry, your word for today is equivocation.
Here we go. Say it again.
Equivocation.
Equivocation. Can you use that sentence?
When asked if he finished the homework, his equivocation suggested no without actually saying it.
Oh my God. You know, I think we get a. All right, say that one more time, Trev, because I just straight up did not hear what you said.
I mean, buddy, just you're giving me fucking sesquipedalian, dude, and you're giving him equivalents, dude. What is this?
So not a word.
There's only 92 words overall in the.
Okay. Equivocation. EQUO. Why? What's up with the EQUO? EQU. EQUIVOCATION. Equivocation.
That's correct.
Damn. And that's why. I know. I thought about it. I thought about it twice. And then I go, hold on.
This is a hit job.
Dan, that's a W going into the new year. That felt right. Close the laptop and everything. Mike, I know you were coming for me on that one. Equivocation.
JV, you and Trevor up to cahoots with those words.
I think we need stats, though, because I think we need, obviously, words spelt right, you and me, and then I think we need words mispronounced on Trevor's end.
He might lead that.
Because I think you probably have more.
If we put those all in the same category.
Words mispronounced that we have spelled right.
Yeah.
That's unreal stuff. Guys, thank you so much for listening these past 4 months. If you've been here since the jump, if you haven't, thank you for being here for as long as you've been here. This has been a fun year of pod, 4 months of podcast, 4 more months to come, and then 4 more after that, and then 4 more. And then hopefully 4 more after that. Yeah, just 4 times 4, and then times that times 4 times 4. And we'll be here.
When you think you're done with the 4s, times it one more time by 4. And then add 4, and then plus that by 4. Divided by 4 times 4.
I hope you guys all have a great new year.
Yeah.
Hope the holidays were great. Enjoy the new year. Stay safe.
Yeah.
Go make some new friends. Stay hydrated. Ask good questions. And we will see you in the new year 2026.
Good choices.
We out.
You guys are the goats. Love you.